Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is TwoHeadedFlounder. Welcome to my red versus blue battle. Now, obviously this is 8th gen, obviously this is the Galar region Pokedex, and as of right now there is no DLC, which means we don't have even more Pokemon in the game. So this limits Red's team to literally 7 Pokemon. It's everything you see here, excluding Snorlax. Now, on the other hand, Blue has a pretty wide pool of Pokemon to choose from, so this will be an interesting battle for sure. So this is the second battle I had against Meekahchu, and the first one ended with a very spicy Lapras sweep, and link to that is actually going to be in the description if you want to go check that out. It's a part of my Lapras moveset video. It's towards the end, and if you want to see how awesome Lapras is, definitely go check that out. So looking at Jake's team and all the Pokemon he picked for Blue, I'm afraid of a lot of things here actually. If you've played any bit of OU before the Dynamax ban, you know Gyarados is incredibly scary and is maybe possibly the sole reason that Dynamax was banned by Smogon. Yeah, I'm very afraid of this, and pretty much this alone, but there's also a lot of other scary threats on his team. He has Jolteon that literally outspeeds every single Pokemon on my team. I have no immunities, and it's going to hit a large majority of my guys pretty hard. Tyranitar sets up Sandstream and could carry rocks, but also his Rhyperior could carry that as well, so I don't have a spinner, and I don't have a rocker of my own. The best thing I can possibly do is use Magic Bounce with Espeon and reflect the rocks, but that's if he doesn't predict me. He also has Machamp, which of course with Dynamic Punch is one of the most annoying Pokemon of all time, and then rounding things out he has Ninetales, and I don't have really a weakness to fire, but I don't really have much that wants to deal with it either. So his team is pretty solid overall. I'm running with a Lapras, a Charizard, because I had to have one of the starter Pokemon, Espeon, Arcanine, Machamp, and Pikachu, which hopefully I'm going to get some nice Dynamax, Gigantamax shenanigans off with. So looking at his team, Pikachu seems like a pretty decent lead actually, because it hits a large majority of his team for super effective damage and or really hard hitting neutral damage, which is actually pretty solid as he leads off with Jolteon. Now, for the most part, Pikachu usually in Wi-Fi battles carry Lightning Rod. It's the go-to ability, so I'm banking on him thinking I have it here, because if he goes for a Shadow Ball, it might just one-shot me because on Pikachu I'm super frail, but if not, it's a guaranteed 2-shot and he's faster than me. So he does thankfully switch out as I go for the nasty plot. I'm +2 with a Light Ball, and I'm going to Dynamax now. So I'm going to Gigantamax actually, go for the G-Max Volt Crash, and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm probably not one-shotting Machamp. Like, it's Machamp, right? And it's Pikachu, come on. So I go for it, and I watch the HP deplete like it's nothing at all. And I'm like, yeah, I guess Light Ball is really good, and it is +2 Pikachu, so I guess that would make sense. I was really just underestimating Pikachu overall because I think it's a bad Pokemon. So in comes Tyranitar, definitely his best bet because the Sandstorm is going to give him the special defense boost. It's a very tanky Pokemon. He's probably, if he Dynamaxes, I tell him, he's probably going to survive, and an Earthquake will take me out. I'm Pikachu. I have no health, and like there's not much I can do about that. So he is going to go ahead and decide to Dynamax Tyranitar here. It's literally his best option for surviving. I think obviously without this he's probably not surviving a Max Geyser because it's a really strong attack. So I go for it, which is also great because it's going to get rid of the Sandstorm, and he eats that really well. So you know, I attempted to sweep with Pikachu too, but it just didn't happen that way. So his special defense is going to get the boost, but it's not really a big deal because I'm thinking from this amount of health, Machamp should be able to just deal with it. I know a large majority of my team is easily going to outspeed it as well. It's just really who do I want to go with? I decide Machamp because going for Bullet Punch, I guarantee outspeed it no matter what, and it should hopefully take it out. I am adamant max attack investment here, So if it doesn't, because of the Dynamax, take it out, I would be very shocked. But thankfully enough, it does go down. And this leaves me in a pretty good situation because nothing on this team can really one-shot Machamp, especially with the Assault Vest. So in comes Gyarados. I'm going to go straight for the Stone Edge because it's probably overall my best bet. I was actually thinking about Dynamic Punching because of the confusion, because I know Stone Edge would not take out Gyarados, but it takes it low enough where I'm like, wow, a Bullet Punch can take this thing out. It's got like 3 health. Yeah, Machamp is awesome. Machamp never lets me down, and the whole Assault Vest thing is new to me. I usually run a Lumberry, but man, I love using Machamp. So in comes his Jolteon, and I'm sitting really pretty because I'm still at full health. I have Assault Vest. I really have nothing to fear from the rest of his team. If he wants to Volt Switch, something is going to take Dynamic Punch and not appreciate it, and if he's tasting Ghost for damage, I'm Assault Vest, and yeah, Thunderbolt does actually pretty pitiful damage. So Machamp is just, my predictions for how bulky this thing is literally all over the place, even though I've used it a million times in the past, because I've used it so much and against so many different things that I've taken hits and died to hits that I just not expected. In comes Rhyperior at this point. It can definitely probably take 3 of these because it is defensive, and the Solid Rock ability would allow it to do so, and that's what it looks like it's about to be. He hits himself in Confusion. On the following turn, though, he breaks out and hits me with Earthquake, and I take it so well. I know he's a defensive Rhyperior, but, like, it's Rhyperior. That's a strong Earthquake, and Machamp is just putting in so much work. In comes his last Pokemon, which is Ninetales. Now, every Ninetales I've personally run in the past has had Focus Sash because it's very frail and it needs that to set up its Nasty Plot. So, if he does decide that he wants to try and set up on me, I will Stone Edge and then Bullet Punch, and if he wants to take me out, then I have 4 other guys on my team to deal with Ninetales accordingly. I go into my Charizard because I've literally not had a chance to use this guy yet, so I said, why not? I go for the Dragon Dance as he actually Nasty Plots, and yeah, Ninetales is not a very strong Pokemon, as this extra sensor he goes for does not do a whole lot. If he happened to be Dynamaxed, it could have been an issue, but you know, it is what it is. I get the win over blue, and you know, I kind of saw red winning anyways. So, thank you so much for watching the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, you can leave a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more in the future. If you want to check out any of those videos, again, link in the description, or there's going to be a few on the screen. Lapras should be here as well. Check out the Lapras one. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. Thank you for Meekahchu. I actually had to make both of our teams and the EV spreads and everything for this battle because he just didn't have the time to do that. So I offered, and he was more gracious enough to accept and battle me. So, thanks, Meekahchu. I appreciate battling you, and if you guys want, definitely go check out his channel, because he uploads very rarely, but it's always a good one when he does. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.